channel. Today we're going to be making a cocktail called the Fin de Siècle, which translates to end of century, and we're going to be using 1.5 ounces of gin, 3/4 of an ounce of sweet vermouth, 1/4 ounce of ciociaro amaro, 1 dash of orange bitters, and an orange for garnish. So we're going to take our ice cubes and pop them into a mixing glass, and then we're going to start pouring. So this cocktail originates from the Waldorf-Astoria Cocktail Book from 1935. Originally a different amaro was used, a French one called amer picon, but that's notoriously impossible to find in the US. I don't know why. So I don't know whether it's an import law or something bizarre like that. Definitely something to stuff in your suitcase if you visit somewhere in Europe, which of course you're probably not doing right now because of the current pandemic situation. But anyway, I'm going to use the ciociaro instead. It's quite widely available here. It's an Italian amaro and very easy to get hold of comparatively. The flavor profiles are supposed to be very similar. It's a kind of orange-based amaro. Really nice, actually. I really enjoyed just drinking this one on its own. And I'd say it's one of the more reasonably priced amaros, which is nice because some of them are crazy expensive. So we've thrown all our ingredients in. We're going to be using a Nick and Nora glass today, and we're going to just stir that for about 15-20 seconds until the glass gets nice and frosty. Maybe a little longer, maybe more like 20 to 25. It depends what kind of ice you're using as well. So that seems to be chilled down nicely. And we're going to take our strainer and we are going to strain that into our glass, preferably a chilled glass. It's a bit hard to achieve on video, but at home you can pop it in the freezer. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to garnish with some orange peel. So I'm going to use a paring knife here. You could also use a vegetable peeler. And we're just going to take that strip. We're going to express the oils over the cocktail as well. Wipe it around the rim. Give it a little twist. Try and make it fancy. And then we're just going to drop that in. This is of course optional, you don't need to do this, but it does add a nice scent, so cheers. And this cocktail smells good. Let's give it a taste. Now, to me, this was a really nice kind of aperitif cocktail. It was dry, it was citrusy, but without being cloying, kind of orangey, but in a very restrained way. I think this would be great with some nuts or some crisps, you know, something salty before dinner. So cheers. And I hope you give that a try, and I'll see you next week.